Good morning, y'all. It is currently 8:46 in the morning. Markets just opened 16 minutes ago. I checked my daily chart first, and it showed that it was going to be a bearish market for the day. We did have a bit of a spike to where the candle did eventually go up to bullish, but ultimately it's coming back down now, back to bearish. So I'm going to try and have a setup for sales. This was where market first opened, and initially it broke through. So I use this as my first supply and demand area. So I'm pretty much waiting on a candle to go back and touch this area. Let me try to clean it up a little bit because it's so... Let me exit this. So yeah, I'm pretty much waiting on a candle to come back and touch this area so I can go ahead in for buys. It's actually going pretty crazy right now. So I'm hoping I can catch in on this. If not, oh well. But I won't rush into it. I'm going to wait for my setup to present itself, and then I am going to execute. All right, starting to get some traction back to the upside. Let's see if it touches this supply and demand area. If not, now I have a new supply and demand area where I can test to see what happens. So let's see, I might go on up in there and touch it. Okay, it just tapped. Now let's just wait for it to do what it's gonna do. Hopefully it starts to trail its way back down and go from there. So it is indicating that it wants to go into a bearish market. I'm gonna just wait for this candle to form and probably go ahead and enter. I got a minute. As y'all can see, it's counting down. Minute left. This is called a conservative entry when you fully wait for a candle to form, and if it continues in that same direction, then you go ahead and make your entry. I'm gonna get ready to go ahead and make my entry for sales. Five seconds. Bam. Let's see what happens. My ratio is at a 1 to 4? Almost. Let's just watch and see what it do, y'all. Be taking off, y'all. It was a little choppy in the beginning, per usual, with me getting into a trade, but be taking off. Once it passes this blue line a little bit further, I'm gonna go ahead and move my stop loss. But that thing going. That thing going. Thank you, Lord. So I did move my stop loss. Honestly, it'll probably come back and retest that area. I won't be surprised if it honestly did. But this is my official take profit right here, but I've definitely moved my stop loss so I can come out with some profits. And just continue to watch it and see what it does. It's only 9:39, so it's still pretty early. So I switched to the 1 minute, and as you can see, it's pretty much just consolidating right now. We're looking forward to break below this point so we can go ahead and keep getting these funds. But as of right now, it's just consolidating. This is on the 1 minute. So let's go back to the 5. Getting a little push now, getting some momentum going. Yeah, I'm just watching it, see what it does right now. 200, safe, 200. And I'm gonna move my stop loss a little closer. Just cause I wanna for sure come out with some good little funds. Let's see. So, and if it hits, it hits. Alright, y'all, I ended up getting out of that trade right where that red arrow is. If you can see it. But as you see, it ended up going back up and I was coming right back down. So probably if I would have had my stop loss maybe up here, and I could have continued to ride this down. But all in all, it's still a good trade. Let me see. I think I ended up coming out with 150. Yeah, 155 in that trade. I'm done trading for today. I'm not going to get back in. I was in that trade for about 40 minutes. About 40 minutes. And as you see, it's still going down. This is on TradingView. I don't pay for this subscription, so my charts are delayed, but I feel like that's probably even better, a better way for me to learn. That way I'm really going and, you know, testing the strategies and everything like that. But yeah, that thing's still going down. It would have ultimately hit my stop loss too. Actually, no, I think my stop loss was, you can't even see it. But my stop loss was down here initially. But yeah, y'all have a good day today and stay blessed.